Was Jesus a coach? I think it's a great question. We need to really think about that question before we answer it. A couple of other questions that it makes me think of is, was Moses a coach? Back in the day when we started Coach Approach Ministries, we had a section on Moses as a coach in our material. And then we started thinking, you know what? Moses is not a coach. He is a good leader. He manages things, but really to press him into a coach, I think is pressing too far. Here's another question. Was Luke a doctor? We're told in the New Testament that the writer of the Gospel of Luke was a physician. So he was a doctor. Yeah, but would he pass certification today? Could he perform surgery at the hospital? Would they let him get malpractice insurance? No, they would not. He is not trained to the level of what we consider a doctor today. So when we look at Jesus, I definitely think he's not like an ICF certified coach. He's not PCC. He's not ACC in that sense at all. But he's not like Moses either, who was more of a particular leader, manager. Jesus was different than that. Let me give you three things that I think are true about Jesus that are very coach-like. One is he saw other people as the expert. He would ask questions such as, oh, what do you say are the commandments? Who do you say that I am? And he would let people answer for themselves from their own expertise. The woman at the well, he asked her questions, and I think it was very legitimate. He tried to get people to think. That's very coach-like. Here's a second one. He asked more than he told. Now, there are times that he told, but he would, and I've already given examples of this in Mark 10, the rich young man, he says, what do the scriptures say? He's always asking questions so that, so it puts this awareness into people. They begin to develop their own awareness. Now, here's the third one that I think kind of caps it. The people that he coaches are accountable to themselves. They're not accountable to Jesus. I suppose we could say in some very, very big way, they're accountable to Jesus for what they do. There'll be a judgment, etc. But in the moment, for sure, he leaves it up to them to decide what to do with their discoveries. So I'm going to say Jesus was a coach. I'm Brian Miller, Executive Director of Coach Approach Ministries. Be sure and subscribe so you don't miss any of our great content.